How's everybody doing? Hey, okay, so if you didn't watch my last video, I have something to say. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing. We are starting the first of the MVP tier list of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Daima, movies, superheroes, all of it. Okay. So let me explain how we're going to do this and why we're going to do this. Okay, so I've been watching Dragon Ball Z, and I'm one of the people that I point out when somebody is useful, useless, straight up ass cheeks, or not during an arc, and it varies during different arcs to where most of the time you know exactly who the MVP is. Sometimes you don't, it's unexpected. But with this tier list, it'll be, we'll be ranking, we will be ranking, there will be one definitive MVP of the arc, of each arc, where I feel like this character was the MVP and the most important character, was the most essential part in defeating said character or said groups, or being the reason why said group lost. And the rest will be from useful to useless during arc. This will be based on the Z fighters during the arc, and how they ended up defeating a certain villain or a certain group of villains, or being the catalyst to a defeat of a certain villain. Okay? So, we're going to always start off with Goku first. So, where does Goku stand? Kid Goku is the MVP of the arc. He is the MVP of the arc. And also, while we're starting with the Piccolo Daimyo arc, or the King Piccolo arc, I said in the last video I was going to explain more in detail here. It's because in OG Dragon Ball Part 1 Dragon Ball, there's not really that much, that many big bads. There's not really a big bad until Piccolo. The Pilaf arc, there was really, Pilaf and them are not actual like villains. They're like gag villains, and niggas were just looking for the Dragon Balls. It wasn't that important to me. It wasn't that important to where like, oh, Goku needed to beat Pilaf or beat Mai, you know what I'm saying? And the 21st Budokai, Roshi wasn't a villain. It was just a tournament. Same with the 22nd, 23rd was kind of different because it's Piccolo, but it still was a tournament, so I'm not going to count that. Red Ribbon Army, I could have started that first, but it would have been pointless because literally no one else does shit in the Red Ribbon Army arc besides Goku and Aurelie. Aurelie fights General Blue, but mainly in Red Ribbon, Goku is doing fucking everything, and he already wiped out all Red Ribbon before anybody else can even come there. So we're gonna start off with here because there is more characters. It wasn't just Goku that was essential in this arc. So we're gonna get into it. And yeah, so Goku is the MVP, and I'm gonna explain why. I mean, it's really not much of explanation to why Goku is the MVP. Goku is the MVP of every single arc in the original Dragon Ball. Goku was nerfed when he fought Tambourine. Then he fought Tambourine and he completely wiped the floor with that nigga. He completely wiped the floor with that nigga to avenge Krillin. Then, he got stronger. He got the actual Sacred Water. Fought Piccolo. He was the key reason to defeating Piccolo. He did defeat Piccolo. He was the main reason that Piccolo was defeated. He probably was the only reason why Piccolo got defeated, because nothing else worked on him. So yes, Goku is the definitive MVP. Krillin Krillin didn't do shit. I'm not going to put him in useless though, because he died in the beginning of the arc, so he didn't show up until the end of the arc. So Krillin wasn't important to defeating Piccolo at all. He was important though to giving Goku courage and giving Goku the strength to actually go up against somebody like Piccolo and help him and motivate him to get him stronger to where he could avenge Krillin. So you have to give Krillin some credit for that. So I will give him a D. Chaozu was fucking useless. Chaozu was fucking useless. Period. He didn't do shit. Chaozu didn't do shit. He didn't do anything. He was a part of the plan. He fucking failed. He was supposed to ask for Piccolo to be sent off the world. Piccolo just said fuck that shit and just killed him immediately. Chaozu was garbage. He was fucking useless. Okay. Well, and we're not counting everybody on this tier list. Like Android 8, I'm not gonna count him. All these other motherfuckers not. I'm only counting like the Z fighters and shit like that. Launch is useless. Launch was useless. Don't gotta go too much into that. Yamcha was useless. Yamcha was also useless. His leg was fucking broke. He didn't do anything. Yamcha's leg was broke. Well, I'm gonna put him at top of useless because he did fight Tambourine for a second, but Tambourine could have easily, beat that nigga. Like, he could have beat him instantly, but Piccolo called him off, and Yamcha, he was useless. This one, I'm going to say, this is not Yamcha's fault, because Yamcha was injured the whole arc. But he came to the end and tried to help, but, like always, in original Dragon Ball, Yamcha comes too late, and the villain is already defeated. Okay, Roshi. There's multiple Roshis. There's 3 Roshis right here. I don't know which one I'm gonna just pick. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm gonna pick this Roshi. I'm gonna give Roshi. Roshi. Muten Roshi. This is a tough one. Muten Roshi. Roshi didn't do anything. Okay. His death was very impactful, but Roshi didn't do anything. He did know the Mafuba. I will give him credit for that, but not too much credit because the Mafuba didn't work in this arc at all. Evil Containment Wave, if you don't know what Mafuba is. The Mafuba didn't work. He failed with the Mafuba. When he did the Mafuba, he just died. But I don't want to put I'm gonna put Roshi at D with Krillin. But I'm gonna put Roshi behind Krillin because I feel like Krillin impacted Goku more in defeating Piccolo than Roshi did. Nah, I can't say that. They both equally motivated. So I'll put Roshi at D because Roshi didn't do anything for real. Korin was Korin is not a Z fighter, but he was essential in helping, very essential actually in the defeat and helping Goku beat Piccolo. I'm gonna put Korin at a Korin. Is he B or A? I'm gonna put Korin at B, and I'm gonna explain why Korin is at B. Korin is at B because he had already taught Goku all the things he knows, and he felt like he didn't need to teach Goku more, but he did help him getting, well, not really help him, but he guided him the way to actually get in the actual sacred water for Goku to actually defeat Piccolo, which was very essential in beating Piccolo. Without that sacred water, Goku's not beating Piccolo, because we've seen before, old Piccolo, a nerfed old Piccolo, beat the dog shit out of Goku. And without that sacred water, Goku's not beating young Piccolo at all. And Piccolo's winning. Okay, who else was on here? Chi-Chi, all these people. Nope, they weren't useful also. Yajirobe is A. Yajirobe was an A. Yajirobe is an A because Yajirobe did a lot. Yajirobe did a lot. His introduction, he came in, he was the first nigga to actually beat one of Piccolo's henchmen, which was a crazy ass feat. Which was a crazy ass feat at that moment, because we seen Tambourine one tap Krillin with a kick. He came in here, he beat that nigga. He helped Goku, unintentionally he helped Goku gain the sacred water, because Yajirobe was in trouble. Goku saved him, and he didn't want to let him go, and that ultimately helped Goku get the sacred water. Goku was beat to a fucking pulp. Yajirobe climbed all the way up to Korin Tower with Goku on his back. Yajirobe saved Goku while he defeated King Piccolo, and he was falling, and he was confirmed going to die. Yajirobe saved him. Yes, he did. Yajirobe did a lot. So he is, to me, the second most important character in this arc, for sure. And that comes to the last person, Tien. Which, if you want to be honest, Tien didn't really do shit either. He didn't do shit. Him, Roshi, and Chaozu did collect the Dragon Balls, but it was pointless, because Piccolo ended up stealing it anyway from Roshi and ended up granting his wish, so he can't get points from that. He can't get points from that at all, because there was none of it. He did train super hard for, the Mafuba. I will give him that. He trained hard for the Mafuba. He did fight Drum. He fought Drum and lost. He tried to do the Mafuba, but he was getting his ass kicked. Tien wasn't doing shit. But I will put him at C, because he did do more than these two right here. He did do more than these two right here. So that's part one of the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, whatever you want to say, Dragon Ball tier list of MVPs. This is the Piccolo. Next will be the Saiyan arc. I'll be doing a tier list of the Saiyan arc and who was essential in defeating the Saiyans in that one. But thanks everybody for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.